We're leaving the hotel room. Here we go. We're going. All right, here we are at Springer. Here's our view. It's beautiful. It is like 8:45, 8:45 in the morning, and it is beautiful. We have this gorgeous sky, hardly any clouds. Our views are wonderful. Nancy in the background. So stinking pretty. We have 360 views with our trees. It's so great. It's so pretty. Oh, big steps. Sorry. Big steps. Walking through the rhododendrons. Something I've been looking forward to doing. I've seen them in March when they're all sad and droopy, and now they're all pretty. It's gorgeous. Okay, I'm here at Longs Falls. Pretty cool. We are 5.3 miles in. We're going to 8.3 or something like that. It's not a bad day. We're having lunch here. Should be good. So yeah, the falls are beautiful. It's nice and cool here. It's been a little warm. You can see I'm a little red. So yeah. Made it to the top of sassafras. Kicks sassafrasses, yeah, but it kicks some of mine too. Seriously. There's a snake right there. Looks like a stick, but it's actually a snake. A snake. It's moving. It is a long black snake that we had to wait for on the trail. Scary.
I probably look awful with my hair.
No, you look fine. Oh, we've been hiking.
Whatever.
Whatever. All right, I am recording.
Oh, good.
Okay.
I look awful.
B-roll.
Woo!
Alrighty, so we're on our second night. We made it to Gooch Mountain
Yeah.
Shelter.
15.
This is Gooch Mountain Shelter.
15.2?
Yeah, 3, something like that.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Up and over and up and over and up and over.
And up, 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 and down.
Yeah.
And then back up is where we're at right now. So
Halfway up.
we did Sassafras Mountain.
Yes.
Oh, let's do the first night.
Okay, first night.
First night, we went, I didn't do a recap on first night. We started at Springer Mountain, and then we ended up at Hawk Mountain Shelter. which was 8.1 miles. And we did, that was good. That was good.
We didn't have any really major mountains that I remember.
No major mountains. It was rocky. We were
Yeah.
doing some rockies. There was uphills, there was downhills. Was happy to get to the shelter. We got there about 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, got there about 2 o'clock, and that was good. Had a nice privy. Had a shelter. We had a great campsite. We camped down from the shelter. The wind was blowing. We are in bear country, so we do have bear boxes that we have to put all of our food and smellable items into. And the same thing here.
Yeah.
So that was the first night. This morning we got up about 7. She got up earlier but laid in bed. I woke up about 7. We got out. We were out of camp about 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
That'll get faster. A little slow, but we'll get faster. Today was sassafras. We did up and over, and then we had sassafras, which wasn't bad. It has a fault summit, so getting up to that fault summit was a little huffing and puffing, but then it was smoothed out and it was really nice, and we had service up there where we could touch base with family. And then we came down, and but there was no water.
No.
So from Hawk Mountain to Justice Creek,
It was dry. Very dry.
It was dry. It was about 6 miles of just the water that we had on us.
And I started to ration my water. Were
Yes,
you?
I was rationing water.
Yeah.
I was rationing water. So
It was very humid today, and so when you stop sweating, you know you're probably getting low on water.
Yeah.
Dehydrating just a little bit.
just a little bit, yeah. By the time I got in, I even drank water when I got in, but setting up my tent, I was still feeling it.
But at Justice Creek, we ate lunch. It was so nice. The water was so cold.
Yeah.
And so, gosh, I downed 700 milliliters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I downed mine, had some electrolytes in my water, a little bit of caffeine in the water, and that really helped. And ate, and that was really good. And met today on the trail. We met Rodney.
Yeah.
And Rodney is from Michigan, and ex-Army. He retired Army.
26 years.
Yeah. And a great guy. He's going all the way. Hikes a little bit faster than us, so
We'll never see him again.
we won't see him again. But good luck, Rodney, if you ever see his son. And then we came down. We did some ups and downs from Justice Creek and ended up here. We were only about 2 miles from Justice Creek to here. We do have a family with us here. They were in our last one. They're from Michigan, mom and dad and 2 boys, and they're only going to Nails Gap, but they're super, super nice and
Oh, yeah.
great kids. So, best thing about today was
Justice Creek.
Justice Creek. Some of the path.
Some of the path was gorgeous. Yeah.
Yeah.
Once we got, the snake.
Yes, we saw a great big black snake. That will be in the video. It's
Yes.
a huge black snake. And that was across the trail and slithered around, looped back around. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. So we just kind of waited and let him do his thing and call it good.
And took a video of him.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we do have video of that. Or picture. I'm not sure which I did.
Anyway, I think you videoed. We'll see.
We'll find out. It was good to get in. We got here about
2:30?
2:30. So yeah, we've got some wear and tear on us. A little bit of, I turned my ankle, but not bad enough. Thank goodness I was wearing my boots, but it did kind of tweak my knee a little. So just a little tender.
I've got blisters on my feet that are very tender.
So yeah, we've got a little wear and tear. Fixed the pack so it wasn't on my hips. This first day it was too low on my hips, and now it's up higher, so that's feeling better. So that's tonight. That's our recap of the past 2 days. We're at Gooch Mountain, which is a gorgeous shelter. It's really cute. It's got the windows popped open and everything. So the family's going to be staying there tonight. So anyway, there you go.
That's day.
Good morning. It's day 3. Here we are. Earlier than I wanted to be, I was up about 6 o'clock because I had to go pee. And I went pee, which was good. However, I didn't want to get up this early due to the fact that it's been a long night. We were putting stuff away into the bear boxes last night. We were talking to Brian from Wisconsin, and he sat there and he said that there was a chance of rain, and his wife was bringing her hammock into the shelter, and I debated going into the shelter. And then the rain was supposed to hit in between noon, midnight, and 4 o'clock. So I was like, you know, we were pretty good. 20% chance, and we got just sprinkled on the night before. So, you know, we'll be okay. I think we'll be good. And I debated packing up because my tent wasn't put up in the best spot, and it was a little wonky, and I haven't been happy with it. And I was like, and it's like, no, you'll be fine. You'll be good. Don't worry about it. So I did, and I said my prayers, went to bed, and 11:45, and we start hearing pattering of rain. I'm like, okay, I can handle rain. It puts me to sleep. I love rain on the trailer roof. It's good. And then you hear the thunder and lightning. You hear the thunder. And then comes the lightning. And it just comes up this valley we are in. Just valley. And it hits, and we're like, okay, this is a pretty serious rainstorm. And then it slows down, and Nancy's checking her stuff, and I'm like, are you okay? She's like, yeah, it's slowing down. Okay. And then I said, oh, I can hear some in the distance. You can hear it coming. Another one coming. And in Utah, you hit your thunderstorms. They hit the mountains, and they roll over, and, you know, they're pretty good. They don't, super thunder and lightning storms don't last long. Not here. The next wave comes, and the next wave hits hard. I mean, it's 3 times worse than the first one. The lightning's bad. The wind is blowing. I mean, my tent the side is leaning over my head. So I kind of adjust down into a little ball to be in the center of the tent. And I'm holding on to both trekking poles because that's what holds up my tent, are my trekking poles. And I'm just sitting there singing, I need thee every hour, because this wind and the lightning, I mean, it was like migraine flashes. It was constant and loud and right on top of us. So this goes on for till like 1:30 in the morning, 1:30 in the morning probably. And then it just keeps raining and raining. I'm like, okay, once the lightning and thunder went away, I went to sleep. But it was a stressful night, you know, weather my tent. So you can see back here that that's netting. And that's what most of my tent is, except for the bottom, around the bottom. So on the sides, you can also see the ground, and my fly doesn't go all the way down to the ground. It just goes out and protects. Well, because the rain was sideways, it was blowing so bad, the water was getting blown into the netting. So halfway up my netting on my tent, on the zipper side doors, was getting wet. I was getting wet. You can see there's like condensation up here. Well, it's not condensation. It's rain from last night. My pillow, I'd get wet. My pillow, my sleeping pad, my clothes on the other side. I pulled those in, and my brown blanket, and shoved those into my sleeping bag so they would stay dry and warm. It was a crazy night. So after I went potty, I went back into my tent and laid back down. Nancy's just went potty, but she's got everything packed up. I heard her. She got the sleeping bag packed up. Everything's packed up. She's going to be ready to go, and I'm still going to be laying here under. I'm not in the sleeping bag, but I'm under sparkly poop. So I do have sparkly poop on me, and I'm in my puffy because it's a little chilly. It's humid. It's damp. However, it is a clear sky. But when I went to the bathroom, there are branches, and I mean small branches all the way up to like large branches that have broken off, like going to the privy. It's blocked by huge branches. It's crazy up there. So blessed. I know I was looked over because I didn't have any branches land on top of my tent, and there were branches all over the place. So made it through the night of day 2 on to day 3. We're at Woods Hole Shelter. Made it here after a 15 something mile day. I'll figure that out later. And we're in the clouds. However, the pictures and video just don't show it. We are literally sitting in clouds. Maybe you can tell a little bit that way. The rain's starting to come down. But we are sitting out on a peninsula, almost. And it is just, we're surrounded in clouds. It is going to be a chilly night. We're going to need to cuddle. Hi! It's day 3! And we're at Woods Hole Shelter, and hopefully you can hear us because it's pouring rain. We got here just in time. We did like 15.7 miles today. And we're halfway up to Blood Mountain. It's that way. But we backtracked 0.4 miles. Our water source is about 0.3 miles back that way. And it looks like a cold, rainy night tonight. We're glad we made it in shelter because you heard about last night. We didn't want a repeat of that.
So Angela, what was your favorite thing today?
The weather. Today's weather was like in the 60s, low 60ish, and it was cloudy and a little bit of rain, but it was perfect hiking weather.
It was perfect, and we were able to push from Gooch
Mountain Shelter
to get here. And yes, I think we'll have it all to ourselves tonight.
Yeah, I feel bad for anybody hiking in this tonight. We are literally in the clouds. We can't see the bear box from here. It's kind of cloudy, and rainy. And hopefully I don't have to go potty anytime soon.
Oh, there's lightning.
There's lightning. It should be a good night. I'm glad I'm in here. What was your favorite part?
Making it here?
Making it here.
No, it was a good day hiking. Really good day hiking. We found some really great streams along the way. I felt bad that Woody's Gap was closed.
Yeah.
That was sad. It's one of those, I kind of feel like it's going to be the season without magic.
Yes, this is a very little magic season. More rain's coming down. It's going to be one of those magicless seasons. I wish we would get trail magic so we can experience it, but we understand that people aren't out, so, trail magic isn't going to happen with the whole COVID thing. It's really hard, but it's the reason why we were able to come out. So,
it's a blessing for us.
And a curse.
And a curse.
So, anyway, it's coming down even harder, so we're going to let you go. Enjoy.
Happy trails.
Day 4. We're starting out hiking Blood Mountain and then into Nils Gap, and then we're going to take a Nero, which will be great and get things washed and cleaned and everything. So, heading up on Blood Mountain, and there it is. Blood Mountain Shelter, top of Blood Mountain. Don't mind me huffing and puffing. It's been a climb. Oh, nice. Here we are. Blood Mountain Shelter. That's right. That's right. The views from Blood Mountain Shelter in May will look a lot different than the ones in March. So pretty. Yesterday was so cloudy, and today we get all the views on top of Blood. Woo!
And
That wasn't it pretty?
we made it to the top of Georgia.
Top of Georgia.
Top of Georgia is chilly.
Oh, that's good.
Man, look at the views.
Right? Take three.
Take three.
Take three. Nancy bought her some new oboes, and she's going to chuck her old Patagonias up into the tree here at Neil's Gap. Here we go.
I'm worried about.
You're not going to hit them.
Okay.
They're far enough.
Hey, here comes Sam.
Here you go.
Sam!
Oh, you got it! Woohoo!